Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make these wild cherry nails. So as you can see, I've had a very cherry theme when it came to this nail design. So initially I wanted to do just like a whole cherry set, just make a whole set that would work together, but instead it ended up being each nail had a different cherry design. So I think that's what I'm going to call today's video. I'm just going to call it 5 different cherry nail art design ideas, because I'm not quite sure if they work well together, but I think on their own as like accent nails, or maybe just in combination with other nails, these would look really, really cute. So I hope you guys like cherries, because it's a very cherry video today. So I've got 3 nail gel polishes today. I've got a red, I've got a nudie pink, which is the one I'm applying on right now, and I also have this almost given slight neon undertone-y red. It's almost like corally. It's a very interesting color. Can't really pinpoint which direction I'm leaning towards, whether it's a pinky, reddy, corally shade, but it's beautiful, and we're about to apply it now to do this ombre. So we've got 4 nails that are this nude shade, and then we've got 1 nail that's going to be this ombre. So we're going to work on that now, and I am using my Madam Glam ombre brush to get the blend going, and then it's going to go into the lamp. So once this is done, we're going to do another layer again off camera, and then we can crack on with our nail design. So here it is. The first nail is going to have a French tip, and we're going to use the red to do that. This red is so beautiful, so beautiful. The only downside to this one is that I find that it's kind of giving off slightly jelly vibes, and I don't know whether that was the intention with this gel polish when they came out with it or not, but whenever you want to do the whole nail just this color, like from like the base coat straight to this color, I just find that it's giving me a bit jelly see-through vibes. So right now we can't really tell it as much, just because I do have this pinky nude in the background, so it's kind of helping with the opacity of this gel polish. But yeah, bear that in mind if you are considering getting this one. It's still very beautiful, and with 2 coats you do get full coverage. It's just, I think I'm just so used to their gel polishes being so creamy and just so not thick, but I don't know. Oh, there we go. Full coverage. That's probably the word I'm after. That when I pick up one like this, I'm always shocked why it's not like that. But I know that they come out with all sorts of different consistencies and like effects. So it could just be that that one was supposed to be like that, and I just didn't know. But it's still very beautiful, and I lean towards picking it up quite often just because it's such a beautiful shade of red. So that's had 2 coats, as you can see, very opaque and beautiful. Now I'm doing another smile line just above the one we created, leaving a gap though, and I'm going in with that in corally shade, let's call it that. So now that's gone into the lamp, and we're working on our second nail. The second nail is again going to be a French tip, but we're not going to do that extra smile line on top of it though. We'll get to the nail art in a second. It's going to have some stamping and some crystals and glitter later on. So this one I'm just going to outline and then colour it in again. I don't know if you'll be able to see with this one, like the quality, not quality, I don't want to like call it wrong, because it's such a beautiful gel polish and it works probably as it's intended. It's just that you can really see the difference between this gel polish and the other gel polish, especially when I'm using it. I can see such a big difference in the opacity of the colour. So now I'm just going in, colouring in. As you can see, even here, you could just get away with 1 coat, to be honest. It's so opaque and stunning, but I will go ahead and do another one just because I'm just so used to it. And now that it's cured, I'm going in with a base coat. And now I've got this glitter. It's a hex mix, and I don't know if you're regular on my channel, but if you are, often I quite do sugar nails, or I just chuck on randomly glitter onto a nail without really having a second thought about it. So today I thought, let me be a bit more precise with my glitter placement and just pick out the large hex and the middle sized hex, and just do a little kind of outline of the smile line that we did. So something similar to what we did a minute ago with the actual gel polish. Rather than doing it with gel polish, we're doing it with the glitter. So I applied the base coat for it to act as my little glue for the glitter, and it was a bit of a pain because I might have applied maybe a bit too much of this base coat, and the glitter was kind of floating about as I'm working on the, let's say, the other side of the nails. So near the end, once I got everything placed where I wanted it, I had to go back in quickly before I popped it into the lamp and refix where I want the glitters to be. So bear that in mind. Either apply less base coat, and if that doesn't help, it might just be place all your glitter down and just keep it level and just quickly fiddle with the glitter, pop it where you need it, straight into the lamp and cure it into place basically. So yeah, this is what's going on. It's gone into the lamp. Now it's time to stamp. So I really fast-tracked this footage just because it's very long, repetitive, and it's just, stamp and polish, swipe, pick up, place, and on repeat basically. So our first stamping plate is from Moe London, and it's got the cherries, and it's got this cute, it's just a really beautiful plate. It's basically surrounded about love with fruit, and I thought it was so cute, which is why it kind of prompted me to do a cherry set during the Valentine's season, even though it's not really, very Valentine's-y. It's still the reds, and it's just really cute. So I am now picking up 3 cherries, believe it or not. I've got 3 stampers, so it's going to be 3 cherries. We've already stamped some words on one of the nail. It says, "Your cherry sweet." So that's already stamped on one of the nudie pink nails. And now this is my 3rd stamper now. So each stamper is from a different company. The glittery one is from Clear Jelly Stamper. The big one, that's a bit dirty, is from Born Pretty. And then the smaller one, the smallest one, is from Moe London. So we've got all sorts today. All work perfectly fine. I love all of them. I used to use this one here actually quite often. It was kind of my first big one that I've purchased, but very quickly I ended up switching it around just because it has glitter in there and the visual when you're stamping isn't ideal. So they always look so cute and you're always drawn to them. Obviously I was, and that's why I got it, but I really recommend not picking one up like that unless you already if you're starting out, then probably don't get that one. But if you already are into stamping, you already have other ones and you don't mind just grabbing one that might slightly alter your vision when you're stamping, then of course pick it up. It's really cute and I love mine, and it's super good quality from Clear Jelly Stamper, definitely. It's just, just bear that in mind basically when you're shopping. So right now we're doing some reverse stamping, which basically means we are colouring in our outline on our stampers. So I'm using stamping polishes. Everything to do with stamping is using stamping polishes, and they are all from, I think it's Born Pretty. Actually, no, the red and the green is from Born Pretty. The black was from Clear Jelly Stamper. And later on, I am going to use this darker shade of red to do some plaid stamping. And that one is from Moe London. So here we are, we're stamping our first one. So it's just below the little words that we've placed down. Then on this French tip, we're going to do on the right corner, just where the smile line is. Here it is. Although I was a bit gutted because the red kind of took away from my cherry, but never mind. And then the next the next cherry is going to go in the same place as the other nail. So last nail with cherries to stamp is going to be the ombre nail, is it? Yes. So I had these full cover cherry images and I thought they were really cute. I was a bit concerned that it might not look good when I stamped it. I didn't know if I should go with the red or a black or a different colour or ombre it in some way, but I'm actually quite satisfied with the final result. I really like it and it would look super cute as an accent nail. Maybe like an accent nail, like a full cover of those cherries, and then maybe another nail with like a French tip and the cherry on the corner, and probably I'd leave it there. I wouldn't go as far as I did today. So yeah, now I'm just going to pick up another one of those just to connect the two to create that full cover look. Because of course I am using super long nails and these stamping plates are made for just regular hand nails that you get on your hands that are not crazy long. So that's what they're made for, especially because initially these were used with just regular polish. So yeah. So now that is done. Now it's time for the plaid. So this is my Maniology plaid stamping plate. I love this to pieces. It was a pain to get. I'm in the UK and unfortunately Maniology does not ship here. I don't know why. They've got so many countries on their list and the UK is not one of them, unfortunately, which I don't actually know why. It could be, all sorts, I guess. Maybe some tax issues, I'm not too sure, which is such a shame, but there are companies out there in America or Canada or all sorts of other places that do offer worldwide shipping and they are basically like a reseller of Maniology. So I get my Maniology stamping plates from What's Up Beauty. So if you are in the UK and you are struggling to pick up a plate from them, do give them a look. They don't have too many. It's a very small selection, and of course you have to pay shipping, of course, and it's sometimes a little bit much because, you know, we're quite far away from them, but it's worth it. I think in the long run it's definitely worth it. And you know, if stamping plates are what makes you happy about nails and it kind of, you know, expands your creativity, then why not sometimes invest a little bit extra every so often? You know, I think it's been a long while since I last purchased, bear that in mind. So, you know, but once maybe a year I've purchased, especially when they do their sales, it makes it a bit more affordable when it comes to the shipping costs, because that way you're able to lower your product costs, but then obviously you're paying a bit more for the shipping. So you might end up basically paying the same, but it's better that than paying a little bit more. So now we are going in with a base coat, and I am applying glitter on this nail here. So it's going to be all around the words and the cherry. And I'm going to do a mix again of the big hex and the medium hex, although every so often there will be a little fine glitter in there. It was just really, really hard to avoid when it comes to my little container there. So I didn't leave too much of this footage. It was quite long, but I kind of like the final results. I feel like I maybe wished I didn't apply that much glitter, though. You will see later on. But I see the vision. I see where I was going with this, and I like it. I just feel like it was a bit much. So I'm going to pop that into the lamp, and I believe that could be it for now. We're going to start matte top coating these beauties. So we're going to do that with my Madam Glam velvet matte top coat. Love that stuff. I now see why everybody raves about it. Highly recommend it. And then we'll pop it into the lamp. Whilst I got you guys watching, and we've got a couple of minutes, I just wanted to let you guys know about Quidco. I've got it linked in my description, and it's a really, really cool website to get cashbacks, and literally on anything, nail products, Shein, AliExpress, anything you can think of, groceries, it's in there. I love that place. I've been using it for over 2 years now, and I've never thought about sharing it. So I thought now is probably the time I should start sharing the little goldie that I found. So I have a link. If you use my link, you get a £15 cashback into your pot if you use my code. So I believe the rules are, once you get yourself £5 cashback on your regular shopping and spending, you will then get an additional £15 for just using my link to sign up. So it's a really good deal, and yeah, definitely check it out. Like I say, you can get AliExpress on there for your nail products, Shein on for your nail products, or just, you know, regular shopping groceries. I get my groceries using Quidco, and I get like £5 cashback every time I shop. It's a beautiful place. Give them a little go. Now it's time for the crystals. So for the French tip, I'm literally just doing a couple of crystals around the cherry and just keeping it in the like French tip area. And then it's going to go into the lamp. After that, we have one more nail that's got crystals and some charms, and that's that. That'll be our set fully done and ready to go. So the last nail is going to be the plaid nail, and it's been so long since I've used my cherry charms. I feel like they're quite popular and people use them. I just don't know what it is. I just not really used them ever, I feel like, or if I have, it's literally been years ago and I can't remember. So I decided to pop 2 on the plaid nail, and then it's going to go into the lamp. After that was applied, I then scattered a couple of extra little AB crystals, something similar to what we did on the French tip around the charms. And that was that. And then I'm going to show you guys the final results. I'm not too sure if I included the crystal scatter on the charm nails, so do feel free to pause the video right at the end when I'm showing you the final results just to see what it looks like. And I hope you guys liked it. If you recreate anything, please don't forget to tag me. I love seeing your work and I love reading your comments. So here it is, our final results. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I would love to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.